Hey, what's going on, guys? Edward here with another video. This time, I just want to go over these two entries we had today with Nasdaq and US30. Beautiful entry. I was actually expecting this actually from yesterday, but it didn't happen yesterday, so it happened today. All right, and I'm going to explain you how I was able to get this beautiful entry right here in with US30. Alrighty. So now pay attention. As I always tell you guys, usually, and I think it's happening very often. You can see all these peaks. Like Nasdaq is just consolidating. It's like a kind of like in a big range, and is making those huge drops. Those very like straight lines, just vertical line. Okay, every time it's vertical lines. It's creating those nice peaks. So okay, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to at this point, if NASA keeps doing that, I'm gonna try to catch some really good sniper entries. But what happened? Right, like right here. Actually, yesterday, after seeing that, you see that straight line. You see this massive drop right here, and the price was reaching. It's very important to also draw very well, your supports, to know where are your support and resistance, because they are key. They're very, very important. So in the past, you can see I'm on a 4 hour. So in the past, I know this is a very strong support. You see resistance right here, price broke and then retested 2 times. And then now it was coming back down here. So this was yesterday. Okay. When the price was right here, I made a decision and I decided to go on a buy, and I'm going to tell you exactly why I got in on that buy right there. But I was getting one of the confirmations, or one of the confluences. The first confluence is that I'm reaching a support, plus I'm seeing a rejection already right there. So I was like, oh, okay, so this could be a good sign. So that was on a 4 hour. So on a jumping in on a 1 hour and 15 minutes, I was just watching this, and I think I also went. Let me just go ahead and just do this. Let me go over here. So price was dropping like that. It was touching the zone. I went on 5 minutes, and I was trying to catch on my RSI. I was trying to detect any type of divergence. So I went 1 minute and 5 minutes. That's usually the times where I actually find entries. So, but look what happened. This I believe this was my mistake right here. So even though it is a good position, yeah, you can see price is like now breaking a structure to the upside. Is breaking this high, and almost breaking this high. This was like the last high they needed to break, or you can say maybe this one as well. But the price was actually breaking. But look what happened in this. This was definitely my mistake. You see, oh, of course, I forgot to draw the divergence here. I was in already on a 1 minute. You see from basically from here, the price is creating higher lows, and here is creating lower lows. Okay, so that's the divergence, plus price breaking the structure to the upside now, breaking this high. So I was in this beautiful to get in, but this was my pretty much main mistake. At what time I got in? Look at this. Do you see this gap right here? And look at what time was it? 4 p.m. So basically, at this time, at 4 p.m., this is right here in Colombia, my country. At 4 p.m., the market closes. Okay, so that is a bad time to trade, basically. So I made the entry at this point. I was seeing the price starting to push up, so I took an entry aggressively, but it was already a bad entry because I did not follow my rule, which is trading only in London session or New York session. Okay, now this still could have been actually pushing up. Okay, but this is what happens, when you trade outside of the actual session. If you trade in Asian session, depending on the strategy you're looking for, of course, it may affect. Okay, so your percentage, your probabilities here by making an entry like right here on a session that is not yours, that is not the correct session, it might affect. Okay, not all the time, but it's still there. The probabilities are higher that this could go wrong if you enter in the Asian session, other than entering actually in the London session and New York session, because you know that's a lot of volatility during those times. So this pretty much, I think, was the reason why it messed me up. So, but anyways, I just, I was making the entry right there, stop loss. This is in 1 minute. So stop loss is very short. It's very tight. I don't care if I lose that trade. Um, so I'm aiming to take profit pretty much it could be to the zone or to the last high somewhere around here. Let's say you wanted to do it to the zone, but you see what happened during that time. The price did push up a little bit, and I was feeling a little happy. But you see all those small candles. That's it's very slow, small candles. You don't see big momentum candles. You don't see that. Plus, price starting to just consolidate, came back down, came back down. Then at that time, it looks like, let's see, what time was it? I was still, so I thought the price was maybe doing a retest of the zone. Let's see, right there, the price did pushed up. What time was there? Was 7. So I was still watching this. I was actually feeling happy. I was saying, okay, price is actually breaking high. So this is good. This is definitely good. So still continue. Then I went to bed, and of course this thing actually started to drop during night. This was like this was already 8 p.m. 9. I started to fall at that time, and that's it. At that point, I was pretty much dead already. I was not watching this. I was not watching it. At that point, I just turned off the computer. So price consolidation, consolidation, consolidation. Oh, come on, just break it once. Right there. That's when I was lost. So that pretty much at 1, I think it was somewhere around 1, yeah, midnight. Somewhere around midnight, it started to fall and melt like crazy. So I lost that one. I was like, in the morning when I woke up, I was like, oh shit. I lost this too. I lost Nasdaq because I did getting a Nasdaq in US30 on a buy. Both gave me the sniper entry, but still, the momentum was still to the downside. Plus, I made the entry. I should have not made an entry actually there. I should have not made an entry at all. I should have waited for London session to open. If I would have waited, you see all this pretty much from here to what? Here, London session opens at 2 a.m. right here. So you see all this. If I would have just waited, uh, 1 second. If I would have just waited for London session to open, I would have been here, and then here I can actually make the decision that I made today, and then boom, the price just shoot up. But this decision trading, by the time the market is, I'm not in my session, that was my mistake. That was my bad. So, anyways, what the price did started to fall, then consolidated. Then I was watching again the RSI. Look at the RSI already on a 5 minute. You see prices creating lower lows, plus here is creating higher lows. That's the sign already. So price pushing up, breaking this structure. If I would have seen this was at 4:30. I wake up usually at 5 in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. So the price was somewhere around here. I didn't want it to get in because I thought it was maybe I was a little far away already. So I just let it play out and just waited for the New York session to open. So meanwhile that the price did push up a little bit, but then it started to fall, like doing a retest. So basically at this point, I started to draw and I saw the flag. So I was like, oh, okay, this is definitely a good opportunity. You see the structure is forming right there. Plus you're seeing this massive divergence all the way pretty much from here. I'm on a 5 minute, still on the 5 minute. From here, pretty much the price is just pushing, creating, it's on an uptrend. And right here, from here, it's down and then it started to push up. So it's a very big divergence and this was already telling me the direction, that the direction, it's, the probabilities are that it's going to explode to the upside. Starting to see the flag right there. What time did the market open? Market open 8:30 a.m. right here. This is in my country. So I was just watching that, and I send you the picture to the group. In fact, let me just open up my Telegram, so I want you to see this, because I'm sharing everything. I'm sharing my losses, my wins. One second, I'm just looking for the picture here. Both here. Oh, here we go. You can see, this is US30, this is Nasdaq. So see, the price was right there. I was telling you guys, and I sent you voice notes as well. Like, if the price breaks this structure, you see the price is a level, there's a level right here. If it breaks my flag, which is a bullish flag, I am like, this is my favorite part of Nasdaq and US30, this beautiful flags. So if it breaks to the upside, I will get in, boom, stop loss below the zone, and then just follow that. And I did. I will show you when I made the entry. Like right there, the price was already breaking. You see, very strong. The price came back down, did a double bottom. You see a double bottom right there. Boom, after the double bottom, there is a breakout. Beautiful breakout right there, very strong. And then after that, it was just history. After that, the price was just pushing up crazy. Well, this is US30, this is Nasdaq, until pretty much it reached the TP. Look at all that, beautiful. So that push, let's see, right there, you see, big, beautiful push. I get in aggressively. You would have wanted to get in here. I mean, that's fine. But usually, guys, whenever it's like this, the take profit, the first take profit you should be taking is at the last high, okay? At this point, because I knew this was a momentum and the market was going to open, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let this thing play out. I'm not gonna take some profit. I did not take profits here. I was holding, and I was like, at this point, I was a little scared. The price was doing a pullback, okay? But then the market opened and immediately just shoot up. At this point, I was just aiming for that zone right there. Very tough. And look what the price did. We just shoot up. It might continue to the upside, but we did 197 pips right there. Beautiful, beautiful push up. So sometimes, like I mentioned, sometimes when you're hunting, when you're looking for a sniper entry, something like this might happen, okay? It's a very tight stop loss. It might happen. You may lose it. I mean, if it happens, that's fine. If the price keeps dropping like that, I'm going to keep looking for a sniper, baby. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep looking for the sniper. If it stopped me here, again, because the price for some reason still wants to go down, let it be. Okay, I lose this one, but at some point, I'm going to get you, baby. I'm going to get you. So you have to be, guys, in your mind, like losses. You are going to have losses. How much was this loss? Nothing in comparison to this beautiful entry. You know, it was like what, 36 pips? Right here was 34 pips against what? 197 was the risk to reward, 1 to 5. So if you lose this one, right, you won here 1 to 5 risk to reward. Right here, you're already in profit. Like you are already 4 trades in profits. So, you know, nice, really nice risk to reward. Plus, let's go to the US30. Same thing happened. It's a little bit more consolidation, but in US30, you see this direction already from here to here. That's a lot of pips already. So I did close some entries. I only have one at the moment open. I have it a break even, but look what happened. Same thing here. Same thing here. Let me just go back here. You see this gap? Let me go there. All right. So this was yesterday. Same thing happened. I was seeing the divergence. I think I saw it on a 1 minute. Okay, so I saw the divergence in 1 minute. You see from here, price is creating higher lows, and here is lower lows. So same shit happened. I saw this structure right here, and I took the bad decision to get in a time that is not mine. Asian session. So I messed it up. Right there, definitely the price. Um, I was in profit for a little bit, but then it just melted. During night, it just went down. And I was like, okay. When I woke up, I saw all this, the entry on Nasdaq and US30 loss. Okay, so I woke up here. 1 second. So I woke up at 5. I woke up at, this is when I woke up. So price was right there, kind of right there when I woke up. So I was like, shit, man. Okay, I lost that one. Anyways, if the price kept melting, I'm just gonna look for it. So started to see the same thing. 5 minutes. The price started to create higher lows, lower lows. Okay, price already pushed up very strong, breaking this previous structure, also breaking this previous high right here. You see, price is breaking highs. I was like, okay, okay. So I'm most likely I'm just gonna wait for the breakout of. I draw a trend at that point. I just draw a trend from this point to this point. I draw a trend. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait maybe for the breakout of this very strong resistance plus the trend, and I maybe will get in. Okay, so I was like, okay, just gonna wait. I did not see any breakout. Price was trying to break above right there at that zone, and then it started to come back down. Started to come back down. I'm still seeing divergence all the way up right there on a 5 minute. So I was like waiting. Then right here, I saw this. This gave me the confirmation. Like when I started to see this, and now I'm seeing the bullish engulfing right there on the 5 minute plus, price started to push back up. I was like, okay, this is it. This is the double bottom. I'm going to show you something here before I actually continue. Before I continue, look at this. I want you to see this right here. This structure. Nasdaq or US30, they constantly do this, okay? Or whenever, this is basically price action, right? Price, the previous support could be a previous support, in the future. So this is the past. Prices creating higher highs all the time. Then if the price, you draw a trend, from the bottom to the top, you draw your trend line right there. So double top, when you see a double top, usually that gives you the confirmation. If you're in an uptrend and you see a double top, that's telling you that most likely the price will now change and break that that trend line and change the direction. Okay, so this pretty much happened and inversed happened. Basically, this is on a double top, but right here it created on a 5 minute, it created a double bottom, and you're gonna see, you see there the trend. Let me show you. You see the trend, the downtrend, and there we go. You see a double bottom. That's already telling you, hey, you should be, like at this point, you should be happy, but don't get like, I know you want to get in there. Most likely, if you see a double top happening like this with this engulfing candle, it's very tempting to get in, but be careful because this can still come back down. Okay, safest way is to get in on the breakout. You see there's a little resistance right there plus my trend. So I was like I did send you the analysis and on my Telegram group, and I told you guys, if it breaks to the upside, we go on buy. Simple. Price was right there when I sent you the picture. Okay, it's basically for you to get you ready to either prepare for the breakout. I think the breakout was happening here already. I was using the WMA lines, so I was in the breakout already. So I took the break. I took the, at that point there are two candles, 2 5-minute candle, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the 2 5-minute candle breaking above. I was getting in. Boom, boom. Price broke above, beautiful, and I was getting in right there aggressively, and let it play out. Now, I knew this was going to shoot up immediately. Now, look what the price did. Let me just stop it right there. It's just consolidating at the moment, but look, just this push up, this push from here even to here, it's already 167 pips in 15 minutes. This is crazy. This was in 5 minutes. What 15 minutes? 5 minutes. This 5 minute candle, it took 162 pips. This is huge, guys. You have no idea. This is huge. For US30, this is a lot, a lot. And still the price pushed up 306 pips. Now, at this point, if you don't care if the price is gonna, just continue to the upside or it's gonna fall, man, you should be more than happy with just right here, aiming your profit from here to here. That's a lot of pips already, right there. Beautiful, beautiful entry today. I'm happy that it worked out today. I'm not happy, of course, with this one, but it's gonna happen. Losses. You're gonna have losses like this. And if the price is still melting after this, if it wants to continue to the downside, let it be, man. Let it drop. Let it melt all the way down. And just I as I told you, I don't like getting in on sales. I don't like selling. I don't know why. I just rather look for buys. It's just my personal opinion. So that will be all, guys, for today. I just wanted to show you what I did, how I did it, and let's just keep hunting, guys. Looking for beautiful, beautiful entries. That will be all. Thank you so much. Follow me on Telegram if you wanna, just be there when I'm posting this information live. We're almost 2,000 subscribers now on almost. Well, it's about 300 left. On my Telegram group, on my channel, follow me on YouTube as well. I'm posting very, very good content pretty much every week, showing you good things about Nasdaq and US30. Thank you guys for watching. Give it a big thumbs up. Stay safe, guys. Take it easy.